Welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi Rook. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today what I wanted to do is a super wearable, easy, everyday type makeup look. I was just feeling really inspired to go all out, so I wanted to do something purple blues, kind of sugar plum fairy-esque. I really like how it turned out. Definitely not something for the everyday, but I really do enjoy how this turned out. So if you'd like to see how I created this makeup look, then just keep watching and let's get her done. I'm going to go ahead and start with primer. I'm going to go with my Peaches and Cream eyeshadow primer. I have been testing this out ever since I got it. So I hate the packaging of this because it does squirt out every single time, so it makes a huge mess. I think that's a really poor design. But I'm going to take just a tiny bit and go ahead and apply that to my lid. It's a little dark for me right now. I like the color of it. It does seem to cancel out all the veins on my lids. I do kind of have red veinier lids, so I really like a primer that's going to cancel that all out. Give me a nice clean canvas to cover with eyeshadow. The difference, I mean, quite a lot of coverage for it, so that is nice. I just want to pick out two palettes that I really were inspired by, so I'm going to go into the BH Cosmetics, the Lit List. I've been loving this palette, and then another one of my absolute favorite winter palettes is the Blue Blood from Jeffree Star. I love his palette so much, so I'm going to go into the Blue Blood for some of my transition colors, the Lit List from the metallics, the blues, the silvers, and some purples. So I'm going to hop first into the Celebrity Skin, and I'm going to start that transition right up by my crease. I'm going to try something really out of the box and pretty unique, so I'm going to start this up pretty high because I'm going to do a very dramatic cut crease. So I'm taking that really far up above my crease, all the way to the top of my tear duct, almost to where my nose is. Next, I'm going to take Blue Monday. So I'm taking that blue, I'm going to put up in the crease. I'm taking my Bellamy's crease brush, that kind of fatter pencil brush. Next, I'm going to take Midnight in the Lit List palette, and I'm going to tap that right on top of the color from the Blue Blood palette. It's definitely a lot more pigmented. I know it looks crazy right now. Please trust the process. I'm going to hop off, I'm going to cut my crease, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm going to hop in with Diamond over my cut crease. So let's just go ahead and apply that right into the inner corner. Wow. That is stunning, and that is completely dry. Beautiful. Taking that up and along the entire cut crease, just really tapping that on. I'm going to do the same on the other lid. This color is absolutely stunning. Completely dry. There's so much pigment, it looks almost creamy. There's definitely a lot of fallout, but with this type of pigment, I'm not mad about it. Okay, next I'm going to go into this wine color, and I'm going to put that on the outer V area of my lid. I want to add a little bit of purple to this look. Take that pencil brush, and I'm just going to take this and kind of wing out the back half. And bring that in just a little bit. Next, I'm going to take Ice Queen. I'm going to tap that on the bottom half of my lid underneath that diamond color. And I don't know if this is the same formula as the diamond one. The diamond one had tons of sparkle. Oh, that's so pretty. Kind of just blending those together just to add a little bit of dimension on the lid. I know this look is really over the top, but I'm really liking these color combinations. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. Alright, so we're going to leave the eyeshadow there. I'm going to hop in with a primer. I'm still using my Too Faced Plump and Prime. Just just apply a ton of this to my face because with a look like this, I need something a little bit more full coverage. So I'm going to jump in with a matte foundation, so I need some hydration. I'm going to hop in with my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. And then I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. This has really incredible coverage, so I don't need to use a whole ton of it. I also want some full coverage for concealer, so I'm going to go in my Dose of Colors, Meet Your Hue, and apply just a tiny bit of this. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Bondi Bay Nude Stick. I'm going to do a little bit of cream bronzer, not too much, but I'm just going to probably just tap this kind of onto the skin. Then just blend that out. Next, I'm going to set my under eyes with my Kosas powder. And just tap that underneath. Then I am going to go in with my Jacklyn Cosmetics. This is the brightening powder. Just tap that underneath just to really brighten the under eye. Since I've discovered this powder, I really haven't done a look without it. It's just so brightening and smoothing, and it doesn't look super heavy or cakey even with my drier skin. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my NYX. This is a high glass powder, just to give my skin a little bit more glow. And with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, one of my all-time favorites. I've hit pan massively in this one. I'm going to really bronze up the skin. And then into my latest obsession, the Arthurian Palette from Menagerie. I am going to go into, let's go crazy with this dark purple. That one is called Blueberry. So we are going to try to apply this very lightly and then kind of just build it up. So I'm just going to like ever so gently, like one tap into the powder and then tap it off. Start in the back, kind of just bring it backwards. That's such a beautiful winter blush. Next, I'm going to take some of the Sugarberry in that palette, which is a lighter purple, and I'm just going to kind of tap that on the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to hop into my Colourpop Monster. I thought this would go really well with everything. I'm just going to tap that onto my cheeks. I just love these Colourpop highlighters. They're just the most beautiful and super easy to apply. A little bit on the tip of my nose. I am going to put this in my inner corner. Next, I'm going to take some of that wine onto the lower lash line. And I'm going to blend that out right underneath my lash line. And then I'm going to take some of the Midnight and blend it right underneath that as well. Just going to blend the two colors together. And then I'm going to put that on my waterline. Little lower lash mascara. Alright, for lips, I'm going to go in with my Colourpop. This is the Lumiarie liner. Then I'm going to take MAC's, this is Syrup. And then I am going to throw on some of the Lottie London. This is the Oil Slick, and this is in Extra Cherry. So there is the finished look. This is definitely a wearable, everyday, supernatural type look. I love how this turned out. I thought it was kind of fun. I just wanted to play with some winter colors, some sugar plum fairy type vibes. I really like how this turned out, and hopefully you did too. So I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.